Nate2 to stand in for Kerrigan as FaZe prepare for US events. Subscribe to the fl0m Clips and Highlights channel. Make sure Gatler's fed. FaZe have turned bench player Nate2. Hopefully I'm saying this right. I'm probably up for Kerrigan. The French player is expected to play for FaZe in the next week, so that'll be Blast and then Atlanta. And if the move is confirmed, it will reunite with NKJ, which is the coach now for FaZe. I didn't do a video on that, and respectfully, that's because I just knew there was more stuff coming out. So if you guys missed that, they do have a new coach. They picked up Ence's coach, and then now they've signed one of the players that was on Ence, 20-year-old French player. He was on Mal's NXT. Feel like that's always, like, I'm gonna be honest, I am learning about him right now. So I've not watched him play. I think I've seen Ence play like one best of 3, and he was probably in the game, and I can't remember. But being a former member of Mal's NXT already feels good. If I learned anything, it's that they do a good job of scouting teams and talent, so that's really good. And then Twistzz is going to take over the in-game role, or in-game leader role. They're trying to hold it together, is basically what this is, which is not a good sign, because it just, to me, suggests that what Twistzz said, like, in his, like, own Discord or whatever, which is it was sudden and they didn't really know Kerrigan was leaving, is absolutely true. Because... and it's not that I necessarily doubted that, but this really puts in perspective like what was going on, because they have a guy that's coming in to basically stand in from Ence. They're just like, Twistzz, can you just IGL? Which sucks. Like, that's just not, because, dude, I hope FaZe got a lot of money for Kerrigan, because it's cool that you want to let your players go to different teams if they don't want to be a part of FaZe. I respect that. You know, make sure you get your bag, but you got to also look out for your own best interests, man. Like, they have guys, you don't understand. If they do not perform well in these 2 tournaments, like, FaZe is basically, in terms of VRS core, I don't want to, it's really fucking bad. It's real. Let's actually just try to pull this up for a sec. Hold on. It's really fucking bad. They're 37th right now. Like, basically, their only tournaments that are going to do anything for them are just the Belgrade tournaments that they went to and where they lost in the finals. Guys, they're going to go to, like, top 50. They're probably going to be out of top 50 if they do not play well in these 2 tournaments. They got Blast and they got Atlanta. This is like, I'm not even getting into like what I don't really want to break down, like, do I think Twistzz has to be the IGL right now. They got no choice. I understand the idea that FaZe wants to take care of their players, and if they aren't happy with where they're at, but dude, letting Kerrigan go right now when you have 2 tournaments basically to keep your team relevant, your own team relevant, there better have been a premium on Kerrigan. That's all I want. Like, that's how I feel. There better have been a premium on Kerrigan, because this just is like, you're praying. You're praying that Twistzz can find himself again. You still got Brokey dropping 0.8s, man, as your opper. Twistzz is already having one of his worst years, and now you're making him, I don't know, dude. More faith in Twistzz or Brokey? Twistzz, 100%. That's disrespectful. It's not even trying to be mean to Brokey, but, like, that's just disrespectful, man. Like, no, I mean, Twistzz actually fragged well when he IGL'd for Liquid. The problem that Liquid ran into and Twistzz was IGLing is Twistzz is now the IGL, and Twistzz is calling while not having a Twistzz on his team. And if you guys remember that, that's what I was describing the whole time. Liquid would have been fine if they could found somebody as of a heavy hitter as Twistzz, but they made him the IGL. But instead they had JKS and NAF, which fine players on their own, but they're not Twistzz. So yeah, my thoughts is FaZe, like, I appreciate that you let Kerrigan go to Falcons, but like I said, the very least, man, I hope you guys got the fattest buyout ever that allows you guys to have some big moves, because otherwise, man, you just shot yourself in the foot so many times. And if Kerrigan stayed, let's just be real, this team has been absolute doo-doo. Fuck, man, like like these, I don't know, I'm not trying to be like doomed. I feel like I've just been really pessimistic in Doomsday today learning about this, but these 2 tournaments are just so important, dude. They're just so important. It seems like such a troll, dude. There is not really a glass half full. They're literally just praying and hoping for a miracle that Twistzz IGLing and this kid coming in is Zayu 2.0 as a stand-in, and they have, like, look, if they can make it out of groups for either one of them, I mean, if they made out groups for both, obviously, but, like, if they could just make it to playoffs for one of them, it would do so much for them. It is crazy. What a weird day, dude. What a weird day. I think Kerrigan, I think FaZe is just in the dumps. Like, they are the original RoboCop scene right now. FaZe, honestly, welcome to NACS. You're just like us right now. On the other side of it, with the Falcons move, it's like I see what they're trying to do. I just also like have this weird. I'm either jaded or just salty. I guess I don't know. I don't know what it is. It just doesn't feel like it's either feels like it's gonna hit the ground running and go perfect, or they're gonna just collapse or get worse. And and what scares me is, dude, I feel like if it goes bad, then I just feel like Kerrigan's gonna retire, and then all I'm gonna remember is Kerrigan doing really poorly at the end of FaZe. I mean, I won't, but like for a while I will, where it's like fizzled out with FaZe, went really poorly, had some weird ass things happen, then goes to Falcons, and then just like if it goes poorly there, it's just that's all it's gonna be in my head. All right, let me know in the comments below what you think FaZe's chances are of making playoffs. We'll leave it like that. I personally don't think it's really good.